Hi, Dr. Peter Dingle here, PhD. I published a couple of papers on my website and my blogs. Please go and have a look at them because there is so much information there. I'm on all types of topics, but this one about a week ago was a study in the journal Nutrients, and it showed that eating pecan nuts. Now, a lot of you probably have some variety of different nuts to eat and so on, but pecan nuts, which are rarely being studied, there's only about 10 or 15 studies on them. And they showed that these pecan nuts, and by the way, I've got them in my drawer here. And in fact, I'm going to show you how simple it is to do something for your health. There's our pecan nut jar. Now in a moment I'm going to show you our drawer because these are all nuts and seeds that we consume every day. But the study literally was a controlled trial where they got a group of people who consumed them and a group of people who didn't, and they followed them through and compared them. And what they found was that these pecan nuts, just consuming a small handful like that a couple of times, once a day in this case, over the period of the 4-week study, dramatically improved insulin resistance and the body to be able to use sugar. So if you're concerned about diabetes, here it is. Here it is, one of the great miracles of nature, pecan nuts. But they also showed that it dramatically reduced the risk of cardiovascular disease. So the biggest killers in our society, heart attacks and stroke, diabetes type 2, and here is part of the solution. It's so simple. Now, the beautiful thing about pecan nuts, in fact, all of the nuts, is they're nutrient-dense foods. And one of the biggest problems we actually have nowadays is eating foods that are calorie-dense. Don't count the calories, but they're calorie-dense. They've got all these calories and no nutrients. These are the exact opposite. In fact, these have essential fatty acids. So a perfect ratio of balance of omega-6s and 3s and maybe a bit of 9 thrown in and other things like that that are perfect for your health and well-being. So hence why we see the studies on nuts to do with cancer, to do with all of your chronic forms of illnesses. But what you don't also realise is that not only are these fats good, but they've also got a whole group of chemicals called polyphenols. Now, these polyphenols are often the colours that we'll get in nuts and seeds and fruits and berries and things. But these polyphenols are fantastic for feeding your gut microbiome. You've all heard about the gut microbiome. Now, these are also rich in fibre, so they feed the gut microbiome as well, and of course you. And they're rich in, a mixture of vitamins and minerals. And all of your seeds and nuts have a variation in what they're rich in. So you would probably know, Brazil nuts are rich in selenium, and almonds are rich in magnesium, and so on. So you'll try to get a combination of these nuts. But they're rich in vitamins and minerals. The plant-based nutrients called the polyphenols, the right essential fatty acids. So repeated study after study after study on nuts show that they're good for your health. So what a simple thing to start the day with, or at least sometime, have a handful of nuts available. Now please don't, oh no, I can't have them because they put on weight. All of the studies out there show that nuts are great for weight control and weight loss. See, it's not the calories, which is what I've been telling you for years. It's not the calories that count. It's the counting of the calories that put it on. So what you want to do is have these nutrient-dense foods like nuts. And here, I'll show you quickly what our drawer looks like in there. Hope you can see that. That's our nut drawer, and the video moves around. There's about 20 different jars and bottles in there. I'll just put the video back on so you can see it's real time. There's about 20 or so different jars and nuts in there, everything from walnuts, pistachios. Pistachios, by the way, lots of studies on pistachios too. Now, if you're getting a little bit older, over 35 or something like that, you're probably worried about your eyesight because there's something called macular degeneration. Pistachios are rich in the chemicals lutein and zeaxanthin that help reverse and prevent macular degeneration. So let's go nuts today, guys, and get your nuts, get you a whole selection of them and every single day. When our kids come around, our grandkids come around, the first place they head to are the nuts. In fact, unfortunately, one of them likes macadamias and the other one likes pistachios. But hey, when it comes to health, you can't spend enough on it.